Welcome to Mr. Beefy's Boxing, or just Beefy's Boxing, where we cover all kinds of boxing news and boxing subjects, where we have the meats by the pounds and covers the fights by the rounds. Before we jump into the video, be sure to like and subscribe so we can get the channel out to as many as possible. Now, on to today's topic. So, what the hell is going on with Devin Haney? So Rolly has went on and said that he's probably going to move to 154, and the talks between him and Haney have collapsed. And that's going to be the subject of today's video. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay, let's get into it. So Rolly has a pretty good record so far. He does have a few losses, but he stands at 17 wins with 13 KOs, 2 losses, both of them coming by KO, and 0 draws. And his 2 losses weren't by, horrible opponents or anything like that. They weren't tomato cans or banana peels. It was Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis. And Tank at the time I thought was doing fairly well, at least activity-wise. So right now, Rolly's on a good, comeback. And he just had a great performance against Garcia. Now, Haney, he has a perfect record at this moment with 33 wins, 15 of them coming by KO, 0 losses, and 0 draws. There would have been a loss on his record, but Ryan Garcia failed for PEDs after the fight. But that fight, I think, has done something to Haney, and I think he might have some kind of Wilder PTSD with it. We'll get into that here in a minute. But the fight between Haney and Rolly apparently has fell through after Rolly has admitted that he offered a 50-50 split of everything, and apparently it's not enough money. That's starting to sound like someone's trying to price themselves out. A lot of people are saying that he's looking for a 60-40 split or a 65-35 split. And I don't understand how this is becoming an issue because they both have titles, and I could understand seeing a 65-35, but a 60-40, I think that's a little too much, and Rolly deserves a little bit more respect. I think Haney has some kind of fucking problem. He's claiming that Rolly doesn't really bring anything or sell, but I think Rolly does bring something to the table. Rolly recently beat Ryan Garcia. And yeah, Ryan Garcia, it was his first fight after being popped, so that could have played something into effect with how he performed, but he beat Ryan, and Ryan comfortably beat Devin. Regardless of the PEDs, Haney had no answer to the hook. Nothing that he was doing would stop it. He was eating them freely. He was just, it was like a buffet of fucking some knuckle sandwiches, some elbows macaroni, fucking 2-piece and biscuits with some gravy, and there was no answer to it. So that makes me wonder, is Haney afraid of Rolly because of what Rolly was able to do to Ryan? In my opinion, Haney would beat Rolly. I really think so. I just don't think Rolly's on that level, and I think Ryan was coming off of being popped, and that did affect his game a lot against Rolly. But Rolly is a champion, and I think he would give him a decent fight, but ultimately it would go to Haney. But let me know below, what do you guys think? Is Haney afraid? Well, that was the final bell. The video is coming to an end. Before we end the video, I gotta say one more time, thank you so much for watching. Remember everybody, it's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you all have been fantastic.
It's Mr. Beefy.